Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shator or Door Shutter coming back to you with episode 57 of Direwolf20's 1.19 modpack. And today we are getting into the Ritual of the Gaia V2, which we need a Gaia Spirit ingot, which is Terra Steel, and 4 Gaia Spirits. And we're going to come up to this beacon and we are going to actually grab my sword out. Grab my bow and my sword. Might as well. Let's see. Where is my arrow? Right here. And we're going to right-click the beacon. And we'll get the guy... somebody also did mention that this is actually the sound for that. Or it should be. Let me see. Okay, there. So we can get rid of that sound. We'll let this guy charge up. You know, drop a few arrows into him here. Let's see. Hitting him might just be better. It seems like that's the case. There's like these purple spots on the ground that basically you want to avoid. But he is teleporting around so much that I'm just going to use my bow and arrow on him. Okay, and then he flies into a phase where he starts dropping mobs. Of course, we'll just quickly take care of these guys. Couldn't really care too much about the loot, right? Come on. And, you know, doing this early game is definitely a bit more difficult, of course. You do need to prepare a lot more. But since having this, like, broken as can be armor and everything, it makes this super, super quick. Alright, so we got Gaia Spirits, Mana Pearls. We should have gotten something else here. Oop, okay, behind me. So we got the Pinkinator. We also have the Scathed Music Disc, Rune of Mana, Mana Steel Ingots, Rune of Wrath, Rune of Gluttony, Rune of Lust, and also a Dice of Fate. If you don't know what a Dice of Fate is, there's actually an entry in the Lexica Botania, called The Relics of the Aesir 2, which basically just talks about how there's some pretty cool things you can get out of Dice of Fate. And if we right-click with this, we will get a Ring of Thor. Let's see here. The Ring of Thor. What does this do? We can look at this. One of the 3 mystical rings of Aesir, the Ring of Thor bestows upon the wearer the might of Thunder God. When equipped, it dramatically increases a Terra Shatterer's area of effect. So kind of just a nifty little thing. And of course, there's quite a few items you can get from this. So you could do several fights like this. And let's actually go get a Wither. So let's grab some Wither Skeleton Skulls. Do I actually have any Wither Skeleton Skulls? That's probably a good question. This bag? Yeah, I have plenty. And we'll grab some Soul Sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's go place down a Wither so I can show you guys what the Pinkinator does, because I think this is always hilarious to show. Let's actually grab the materials we need. There we go. We'll go into the Wither box here. Spawn ourselves a Wither. I guess I only need 4 pieces, but that's fine. And then Pinkinator. And there you go. You've got yourself a pink Wither from Botania. This is actually just kind of a goofy little thing. He's 100% passive. I don't think even hitting him turns him aggressive. So that's just, it's just kind of a little joke thing. I think it's just nifty. But what else can we do with Botania after killing the Gaia? So we've got the Relics of Aesir. Not 100% sure why we have 2 different ones. I don't 100% know how to unlock the rest of this. So let's actually go to Advancements. Let's go into Botania. Which one is it? I know there's multiple Botania trees. Let's see. Botania. Oh, right here. I just missed it. So we've got a few different things. Craft a block that makes use of the corporeal network. World's End Dance Hall. Craft some Luminazir. Use them for transport. So it looks like we've kind of got done with Botania. I'm not really going to go in with this stuff. Fluige. Let's see. What is this stuff? At Botania. Blue. So this stuff. Okay, so these are like... I don't even know what these are, actually. And I know we have wings. Let's see. Now let's grab a tiara. Different variants, apparently, as well. Oh, did I just craft both of them? I thought there was like, what am I missing? Hold on. Adding wings, they can be changed at any time. Okay, so if we grab a piece of quartz, apparently. Alright, so if I grab this and turn this on, we have a little pair of wings. I don't 100% know what they do. The Fugal Tiara were a race of god-slaying beings that once... Or the Fugal. Huh. So this would be just a secondary way of flight if you wanted to do it that way. Of course, using mana, so you'd need a mana tablet. And all of that fancy jazz. But yeah, I don't 100% know what this stuff is. You know, of course, there is the different rings of reach, cloaks, globetrotter sashes, a whole bunch of little trinkets that I really don't need. You know, so I'm not really going to get into them. Let's see. I mean, I guess we're kind of done with Botania. Because there's not really a whole lot for me to do with Botania, because it's all just kind of like gadgets and stuff, and I really don't need a lot of the gadgets. I mean, yes, they're cool, but it would just kind of be like me taking a whole bunch of time to craft them up and then just never use them. Alright, so with Occultism, there are several different familiars. Each one of these does something differently. Some of them require a little bit more knowledge on how to make them, and I personally want to just get the blacksmith, and then I want to get the deer. I think I just like the model of the deer, and I want to check them out. So, but yeah, each one of these, of course, has its own little buff. It provides, for example, this one provides wood break speed. This one provides night vision. The parrot provides company, which is just kind of a simple thing. But you've got the Dirk Wing, which if you sacrifice a parrot, it gives you multi-jump, jump boost, and slow falling. Mummy, the Fairy Familiar, which it's just all a whole bunch of cool stuff, right? So this one actually would prevent Familia's death, which is actually pretty cool. But we're going to go for the Blacksmith, which will actually upgrade a Familia. And you can actually see what they will do on the second page. So if you upgrade behavior, cannot be upgraded. Let's see, can this one be upgraded? Cannot be upgraded. This one gives like better pickup. It can find blocks for its master. Right click with it to tell what to look for. So if you wanted to, you know, set it to diamond, or you could actually have it look for that. And let's see. So the deer actually would give you, it It will attack nearby enemies with a hammer. Yep, a hammer. Which is interesting, right? So, blacksmith, we need the Headwind's Lure, which I think I do not have, actually. So we're actually going to go just real quick right here. Visualize, place that down, grab some candles. Alright, so we just got some white candles here, so we'll start placing these bad boys down right here. And of course, we'll need to get some chalk, which I don't think I have any chalk. Do I have it on me? I do not. So it might be down here somewhere. Keyword might be. And I might not just see it. Okay, so here's gold and here's white. Alright, good thing we don't need a whole bunch of white, because this chalk's almost out. Alright, and we need a golden bowl. Alright, so what do we need for this bad boy, right? So we need Familias. Okay, so we need stone. Okay, so stone. Which I actually might just need to pop over to the Botania, just so I can grab some out of a chest. Okay, power station, farms, perfect. And then we need an iron pickaxe, an iron shovel. Alright, and what else? An iron axe. Alrighty. And then an anvil. Just going to make a full one so we don't have to worry about knowing if that's the issue later. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is just 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it really matters on the order, as long as they're all in here. Okay, and then what's the centerpiece? The foliot. So we need a foliot book, which then of course we bind with our current book to get that. And we'll put that here. Then we actually need a zombie, which I don't actually have a zombie. So give me a second. I need to pop over to storage, maybe. Do I have a zombie? Oh, I do have a zombie spawn egg. Perfect. And then I actually have a sleeping hammock here, so we can set it to night real quick, just so we don't burn him. Man, that is ridiculous. And for some reason, some of the sugarcane actually stopped growing, it looks like. How high is this? $260? Oh my goodness. That's how to crash my world right there. Alright, so we'll put this down. We'll put him down. Okay. So we should be good. I've got the sacrifice. Everything looks like it's running. And I'll be back whenever he's summoned. Alrighty, so we have him. And he's actually currently in a sit position. If you right click, you can see him a little move around. Look, his little cart's got wheels and everything. Man, that is cool. I love this little guy. Okay, let's see. So the deer has 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 string. Alright, and then of course we'll probably need another foliot book. Oh, did I accidentally just erase white chalk with that string? I did, okay. And then what do we need here? I believe it was a cow. Do I not have a cow? Let's see. I have to go quickly find a cow real quick. Alrighty, so we've got the cow ready to be sacrificed. There we go. Everything should start up now. There we go. Be right back. Alrighty. So we have the little deer. Look at the little guy. What's his sit animation? He just like crouches. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. How do I make the blacksmith upgrade? Wait, how does this work? So if I grab the book here and I look. Repairs equipment while mining. Upgrades other familiars. To upgrade others, familiars, the blacksmith needs to be given an iron ingot or blocks of iron by right-clicking it. Upgrade familiars provides additional. So if I just grab an iron block. Where's my iron blocks at? I don't know. Anyway. Where are you at? There you are. Okay. I don't know if that was like enough or not. I think he can just take indefinite. But like, yeah, his little legs go to the side. That is cute. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's like... Yeah, these guys have little health. That is for sure. That's familiars. I think before we wrap up this series, there's one more mod that I want to get into. And that is PneumaticCraft Repressurize. I kind of forgot about this mod, and I just thought about it. And I think we'll get into that next. I think that sounds like a good idea, just because I haven't done it. And yeah, let's get into this. So first things first, compressed iron. Compressed iron is your base crafting ingredient for PneumaticCraft's repressurized, right? But I think at Pneumatic, there should be a book of some sort. Yeah, right here. So let's open this. Base concepts, getting started. You need some iron and some stone. You'll want around a stack of each, maybe a bit less iron to start with. Throw your iron on the ground and blow it up. Yes, really. Collect the resulting compressed iron. A little will be lost in the explosion. Make some pressure tubes, reinforce stone, build a pressure chamber. From here on, more sections of the manual will unlock based on advancements. Okay, so pressure chambers. They look like this. A possible 4x4 pressure chamber with 2 valves and 2 interfaces. Okay. So we need to kind of figure out where we're going to put this stuff. I have no idea. You know what? I think since this is going to be like the kind of last mod we do in this world, I think I'm going to do it just kind of out in the middle of a field. I think. Or you know what? Let's just do it right up here. Let's do it on top of the power station. I don't feel like making anything else. So let's just go for this. Alright, so we're going to grab some stone here. Alright. And we're going to toss this book away, toss that away. So, let's see. The pressure chamber interface is to be used to automate the insertion and extraction of items in the pressure chamber. Items must be piped in via hoppers or other mod piping systems. You should have at least 2 interfaces, one with I facing out the input and the other one with O. So pressure chamber wall, which is reinforced brick. Pressure chamber glass, pressure chamber interface, pressure chamber valve, Pressure chamber valve, so that's just making multiple. Okay. So let's look. So, reinforced stone. Let's grab like 4 stacks of this real quick. And then we'll grab a decent chunk of the reinforced bricks. And then the reinforced bricks are required to make, what was it again? The pressure chamber walls? Yes. Okay. Let's actually make a little bit more of this, I think. Wasn't there pressure chamber glass? Yeah, this stuff right here. So I think we're just going to go with a 5x5. I think that sounded like the best option. You know what? 1x1. 1x1 sounds okay to me. Alright, so... Actually, we just have a space right... no, that's going to take a little bit more space than what I have right there. So right up here will work. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. We can actually visualize this before I just get too crazy here. Alright. And then we need pressure chamber. So interface, I think. So yeah, we need a set of these. Alright. We'll probably put one here. Put one here. Rotate. Maybe. There we go. And then, of course, we'll just do this. And, of course, we will need a valve. Pressure valve. This thing right here. And boom. This is done. So how do we use this? Well, we need to actually get air. We need to get pressure, which will need some pressure tubes. And I believe at Pneumatic, we need an air compressor of some sort. I can't remember what it's actually called, so let's actually quickly look. So... we need, what is it called? There's pressure tiers. What is this? Tier 1 machines are capable of nominally resisting 5 bars of pressure. Tier 1.5 machines can resist up to 10. Tier 2 machines can resist up to 20 bar. Tier 1.5 is a new tier added in the Minecraft 1.18 release of pressurized. Repressurize. It's an optional tier mainly intended to access some functionality with previously tier 2 only. Charging tool to 10 bar. Obtaining a diamond drill bit, which allows a 3x3 block breaking. This used to require another drill bit. Okay. So... compressors. This is what I was thinking. So it was an air compressor. But we also have the liquid compressor. But we want the air compressor, I think, first. So air compressor, right? There's an advanced version, which needs an assembly system. Okay. So we'll grab an air compressor, and we're going to set this bad boy right here. And we're going to get, what is it called? A meter? I know there's like a regulator, I think, maybe. This module limits the pressure allowed on its low side based on the redstone signal it receives. No signal is 4.9 bars, 19.9 for advanced pressure tubes. A full signal equals 0 bars, no air allowed through, and other signals are interpolated air is always allowed. Okay, so would there be a way to check how much air this thing has? I can't remember how this actually works. I don't know. Anyway, let's just hook this up and see what happens. So this goes here. Let's actually just put it right here. And then let's go for coal blocks, I think. And then this will slowly start building pressure. But I think we're going to actually wrap up the episode here with just the creation of this and the creation of this. We will need to figure out how to automate this. I genuinely might have to do some research before I get too far into this, because it is going to be interesting. But yeah, for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this episode was kind of just everywhere. I'm hoping next episode we will have, you know, some decent progress. This might be another episode or two of PneumaticCraft. I don't know how far I'll go with this, but thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!